Hey, it's March 3rd, 2017, and today it's a very interesting day for me because as I got going into the day, I started kind of reflecting on last decade of my life, and there was a day that came to my mind that I wanted to share with you. It was a Wednesday, and it happened 7 years ago. And what happened basically, I came home from work, and when I came home, I opened up my door and walked in, and I could tell that there was something off. There was some stuff missing. So the first thing that kind of came to my mind was, oh my gosh, I've been robbed. And as I walked in, I went, well, that's kind of strange. They left the TV. And so I started scouting around the house, and I went into the office, and there was my laptop, but the desktop was missing. And I looked over into the bookshelf, and all the CDs were missing except for my Lyle Lovett and Toby Keith. I thought, wow, these are some strange burglars. I went into my master bedroom and opened up my closet, and I had no idea. Why would someone steal all my wife's clothes and leave mine? Yeah, I'm a little slow on the uptake. Needless to say, I went into the other room, and there was a note. And basically it was from my wife that said, I'm leaving. I've been in touch with a lawyer, and I'm planning on filing for divorce. And I'm just not happy, and I'm tired. And that she was going to be out of town for the weekend. Again, this was a Wednesday. And that she wanted just to have some time to reflect and give me a chance to think about what's going on. And that she would meet me on Sunday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at Chili's. Now, I can tell you right now, I was kind of livid. I was shocked. I was stunned. I was, speechless, literally. And at the moment, I felt this urge. I'm going to call her up and tell her my peace of mind. And very angrily, I dial the phone, and I pick it up, and I'm just ready to give it to her, and I get a voicemail. Now, I don't know what happened, but something came over me that just gave me an instant calm. Now, I don't know what I said verbatim, but I know it was very peaceful, and it was something to the simple fact of, got your note, I'll let you be, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday, and I'm okay. And I hung up. Now, the next few days, I went through upheaval of emotions, ups and downs, anger to peace and back. And at the particular time, I was working on a remodel job I was doing, and luckily enough, Thursday was demo day, so it went really well. I mean, it was really a great way to work out the frustrations, you might say. But by the time Sunday came along, I was somewhat at peace and also somewhat curious on exactly what she was thinking. So we met at Chili's at 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I kind of told her, I said, I don't know if we really need a divorce, but, maybe a separation, maybe we could do some counseling. And she just kind of looked at me puzzling and said, well, haven't you already got the divorce papers? I'm like, what? She goes, I've filed for divorce. They were supposed to serve you while I was gone. And I'm like, okay, well, no, I didn't get them. What's in the papers? What does it say? And so she basically just laid it out real quick. Was very simple. She kept her debt, I kept mine. She kept her retirement, I kept mine. What was in the house was mine. What she already took was what she wanted. And just do an expedited, fast divorce, no alimony, that's it. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess you're going to have to find out what the lawyer had to say. So she says, I'll talk to the lawyer. And the interesting thing is after dinner and after having our little talk, I left that restaurant with a feeling of just peace, like a burden had been lifted off my shoulders. And it wasn't that I didn't love her anymore or any of that. It was just this peace kind of came over me. And the interesting thing about it was I wouldn't have expected that from me. But there was just something about that experience that just told me I would be okay. Now, the reason why I tell you this story today is as I was thinking about that, I kind of thought, I wonder if I still have that note. So I go into my filing cabinets and I pull out my divorce folder. And sure enough, there was the note. And it was dated March 3rd, 2010. So, happy anniversary! 7 years to this date, my wife left me. I don't know if Hallmark has a card for that or not. It would be interesting. But as I just thought that was interesting, and I kind of wanted to share that with you because I started really thinking about the last decade and what I've been through. And in the last decade, I've had numerous family members die. I've lost my grandmother, both my parents, 3 siblings, 5 uncles, 1 aunt, I think a cousin or 2, and at least 3 good friends. So over 15 deaths in the last 10 years. I've had business downturns. During the crash, 2008, I lost not only my own house, but my investment properties. I lost, again, divorce, lost a wife, lost a lot of family members, been through some serious ups and downs financially. But I can also honestly tell you that the last decade has been also the best decade I've ever been through, as far as just having a sense of well-being, a sense of peace in my heart. Just, I don't know how to explain it. Lack of a better word, the easiest way I can do it, it's actually been some of the happiest times of my life. I spent 2.5 years taking care of my mother who was dying of cancer. Within a 2-week period of time, I not only buried my brother, but I buried my mother. And some people ask me, well, why in the world could you have gone through all of this and still consider that to be a time of life that was quite peaceful and a sense of well-being? And the biggest thing that I learned in that period of time is that no matter what the circumstance is, circumstance cannot take away or give you a sense of well-being. That happiness isn't dependent upon outside events. And unfortunately in life, I never really understood that until these last 10 years. Before that, every circumstance would just really put me into a tizzy. Suffered from depression, anxiety, frustration. But just knowing that fundamental truth, that well-being is innate. It's a part of who I am, and it's a part of who all of us are as human beings. And really, that's why I coach. Because it's not because I came up with some strategies or tips on how to overcome divorce or death or financial upset. But I learned to be peaceful in spite of them. Learn how to know that those events do not have to define me. And they don't have to define any of us. The other thing that's happened in the last 10 years is besides getting divorced and all the, quote, bad things that have happened to me, I've also met a wonderful woman I'm in a great relationship with. I've been able to start a coaching practice that I thoroughly enjoy. And every day I wake up with excitement of what's possible for today. And the beautiful thing about that too is that I know that those things aren't the source of my well-being either. It's just innate. That's all I can say. And it is a great experience to know. And I would love for you to experience that for yourself. And like I say, that's why I coach, is to give people that experience that they don't have to do tips and strategies and techniques to find happiness and find that sense of peace and well-being. It's time to awaken yourself to that well-being and that wonderful life that's already inside you. Thanks a lot. Glad I was able to share my anniversary with you. I'll talk to you later, and this is Derek Applegate with Beyond How To Consulting. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.